Good morning, back again finally, this time at Alton Towers for a very special visit and somebody's first time. Let's go.
She knows that I gotta be trusted. She's had love, but the race and I sleep. She's had love, and she knows that I gotta be trusted. She's had love.
So yeah, as you guessed it, your first time here at Alton Towers. We are staying in the hotel tonight, so we're here this morning, 9:30 to get going. And you're going to experience all of the rides for the first time like we did at Fort Park, but you're going to check out the Alton Towers ones now. So what's your first thoughts? What are you thinking? When you've seen so far, what are you thinking?
Really big.
Really big, yeah. I've tried explaining to him that Alton Towers is massive, especially compared to what he's done at Fort Park. So we're prepared for lots of walking, but we have armed ourselves with some fast passes, the gold fast passes. So we got fast track for the 13 ride, so we're not going to use that this morning because it's quite quiet, and then as the day gets busier we're going to use that. So we're going to try and get on everything and get your thoughts on everything. What are you most excited for?
Like Smiler, what's the one
Smiler,
that had the big drop, like,
Oblivion.
Oblivion.
It was closed yesterday, so we're hoping it's open today. If it's open today, we'll get to go on that. If not, we've got tomorrow to at least try again tomorrow. So Smiler, Oblivion. I think you're going to like Galactica, which we're going to call the flying one. Yeah, the flying one, yeah. And well, there's loads. Like I said, he doesn't have any idea because you can't where we've been so far, you haven't seen anything. He knows that Nemesis is obviously here similarly to the one at Fort Park. Other than that, everything's going to be brand new for him. So with that being said, let's go. So first one done, Nemesis, pretty much similar to the one at Fort Park, but yeah. I prefer it. What do you think?
Yeah, that one's way better than the one at Fort Park. More turns than that.
More turns, yeah. Not running overly smooth, but in terms of the ride, yeah, I agree. I think it's a bit more intense. And yeah, just generally a good ride. But obviously, it's a bit of a cheat because it's not next. You've been on it before, technically, even though it's a different ride. So we've got going, and now we're going to start doing the proper rides now. So let's go and head over to some more and check in with you guys later. I forgot how far away each ride was. Walking to Wickerman now, and the reason for the fast passes was so that we wouldn't have to walk too much. We walk from ride to ride to ride, and even doing that, the rides are still miles apart. Galactica's not open this morning, it's opening later on, and currently everything on the app other than Nemesis and Wickerman is still staying closed. So not sure what that means, but let's go find out. So we've just done Wickerman. Little secret, it's actually my first time doing it. Every time, oh definitely yours, but my first time too, because every time I've come, it's been closed. And luckily today, it's open. And it is amazing. It's so good, so good. The air time, the photos, hilarious, because obviously we both weren't sure what was going to happen, and constantly up and down, and it was so good, wasn't it? But do you reckon that's obviously it's your favourite so far, but that's a contender to be your favourite the whole of today? Yeah? Sorry, just got interrupted by some fans. Yeah, do you reckon it's going to be the best of today? It's close, it's going to be a good one. I mean, you don't know anything at all, but how much did you like it?
That one might be the best so far.
Best so far between that and Nemesis, yeah. But better than all the ones at Fort Park as well? Nah? Still not there. Okay, so we're going to try the rest now. So that was really good, but we've got some bigger ones to do, including the Smiler and Oblivion. So let's go. It's now time for the main event. Let's go Smiler. So we're just on Smiler. And you said you were disappointed.
A little bit. I thought it was going to be better than what it was. I had high expectations.
Yeah, I think obviously when you come into this place, you expect, everyone talks about it so highly, you expect it to be really good. I enjoy it. Like I said, yeah, for me, it's great. But yeah, similar to that, I really enjoy it. But there are other rides that maybe I enjoy a little bit more. But as a female in this is everything about this is great. But yeah, there's just better. I think there's better rides, or depending on your mood, sometimes there's more enjoyable rides. So not at the top yet. So Wickerman still number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wickerman still number 1. This then number 2, and then Nemesis number 3, or
Maybe.
you're going to cause controversy. If you say Nemesis is above Smiler, everyone on this video is going to hate you. Everyone loves Smiler, but yeah, like I said, it's great. It is great, but maybe you expected too much. But we're going to go on it again later as well, and just see after we've done everything else, and just see what it's like. So let's go on to something else. Annoyingly, Oblivion is currently closed. Gutted about that. I'm hoping it opens later. Let's just pray that it opens, because I want you to go on that so bad, because for me, I think that's the one that's going to get him the most. It gets me the most, so I'm intrigued to see what your reaction is like you come off that. So either today or tomorrow, we hopefully will get on that. If not, we have to come back. But for now, let's go. Is it just me, or does anyone else, when they go on Smiler, just pump that tune for the rest of the day around the park? Da, 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 da. Can't get out of my head already, and I've only been on it for 10 minutes ago. So heading over towards the forest now to go on Rita and 13. New rides for you, not been on them before. So we go check those out. Not my favourites, but good rides. I'm not going to tell him about the little surprise on 13 either. We'll let him find out for himself.
What?
What? You'll find out. It's called a surprise. So the surprise was obviously the drop, which I didn't tell you about.
I don't like you.
He screamed so loud for so long, because he was like, oh, please don't be anything too scary. And he was like praying with his hands, and obviously didn't have his hands on the harness. So as it dropped, he just screamed, didn't you? But you've got to be surprised, haven't you? Because that's the thing. When I first went on it, I didn't know it was going to happen. Your first time, I can't ruin it for you.
Well, I needed the toilet before that, now I don't.
No, you don't. Yeah, is that because you beamed? Did you wee yourself on 13? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. But edit that out of the video. So we're going to try Rita now. So let's go. Rita. So we just done Rita.
Yeah.
Where you're in pain, I'm in pain. My shoulders,
My legs.
your legs. I pushed it down a little bit too far on it, so it was crushing his legs. And then we kicked him in, and then we didn't realise until sort of halfway around it was really hurting your legs and my shoulders. I feel like someone's just done that karate chops on my shoulders for about 10 minutes. I'm literally in agony. It's like being in a washing machine. So I need to rest. Well, you were literally, my legs,
Yeah,
my
it feels like
legs.
a washing machine.
Yeah, it feels like I've been in a washing machine, because when you're going around it, it's like this. Just constantly like moving around. Yeah, so I was just like, not just the shoulders, just because everything was like, whoa, I'm falling over. So yeah, so I think we need some lunch now, because I need to chill out. The fast passes have been really good. Recommend them. The only issue was with Rita, the queue was massive, and it moved really slowly, so we were there for like 20 minutes, which isn't really far. That's not worth paying £10 for, £8 for, whatever it is. We got obviously included in the 13, but even so, it was a little bit frustrating, because everything else we've been pretty much on within 5 minutes. So go and get some lunch, and then hit up some more rides, and hopefully, why are you blaring out? What's going on? Doesn't recognise you. Hopefully Oblivion will be open, because I'm hopefully that'll be open. If not, we've got Galactica as well. So let's go get some food. Trying to eat our food in peace, is constantly getting attacked by wasps. We had to move, and now we've sat over here just so we can eat some food. Literally wasp after wasp after wasp, going for the drink, going for us, going for our food. It's so annoying. I know it's summer, but trying to sit and eat food. I'm talking to them. You busy over there eating your hot dog and watching your TikToks, yeah? TikTok famous, this kid. Yeah, so managed to find a seat to eat at. Not ideal, not got a table. We're just sort of going away, but he's having fun. I've eaten mine already, because I was shoveling it in because getting rid of the wasp. So eating that. And now we're going to go and check out Gangster Granny, the ride. Let's go.
Don't brag about it, come show me, come on, dance.
Does anyone know anyone that's ever got a hole in one on that game and won £1,000? Do you reckon anyone actually does ever win £1,000 on that? Or do you reckon they just put it on there and actually, because it looks like it's like a mound, so it must be a hell of a shot to get that in there. But yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever won it. Change of plan, I'm going to take him on Jewel, see if I can win. I fancy my chances. I've never been on it before, so if I lose it, win Jewel. Oh, it's a shooting game in the dark.
Oh, okay. So like that thing at Legoland.
The thing at Legoland.
Yeah, the little 3D
No, the thing. It's got H in it, hasn't it? The ting at Legoland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the ting at Legoland, isn't it? Yeah, the shooting game. But if I if I lose, nice knowing you. See you never.
Loser gets ear flick.
Loser, you want to? You're saying that right now, yeah? Loser gets an ear flick. You heard it here first. I didn't instigate that. He did. So when I flick his ears and he's going, don't hit my ears. He said, flick my ears if.
Yeah, but you're not flicking my ear, are you?
You're gonna win, are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that? Wait. First time doing it, and I'm gonna win.
Yeah? You heard it here first.
You're gonna get a video of me like.
Okay,
Right
cut to the video now. 40,000, 20,000 was it? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it was his first go, so I'm not gonna take the ear flick even though he's given me it, because we're gonna go back on again later, and then I'm gonna take the ear flick for the second time. Yeah. Are you gonna do me? Are you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. 40,000, 20,000, 20,000, 40,000. That's got to be like the highest score ever. Me, I got 40,000. You got 20. I got doubled your score. That's embarrassing. And I'm like old and
No,
you're
at
young.
first though, you had like 13,000. I started catching up, I had 8,000.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
I
the
just
trick,
started
I'll
shooting
tell you the trick now, and obviously I don't know if everyone else knows it. Shoot the orange ones. The orange ones are more points. The orange lights are more points than the green lights. So don't worry about, so aim for the orange ones. If you see an orange one, take it. Orange ones are more points.
Orange ones.
Yeah, you will later. I bet you when you look back on it, when we go back on it later, you'll see orange ones. All on the ghosts, on the ghouls, on the spiders, loads of them are orange. So we'll go on that. So for now, we're going to head over to Galactica. Yeah, shoot everything. Yeah, that's it. Go over to Galactica now. Oblivion still not open, so I'm assuming that's done. So hopefully tomorrow we can go on that. So for now, we're just going to go on that. Use it. Obviously, we can use that fast pass for a different ride. Because I messaged Alton Towers and asked if that was the case yesterday, so they said yeah, you can use it on another ride, so we'll probably go on Wickerman again maybe, but for now go on Galactica, then maybe the Rapids or the train, and then yeah, just go from there. So let's go and see what Galactica's like. Let's go. Galactica is actually one of my favourite rides here, to be fair. I know it doesn't get enough credit in my eyes. I just love the fact that you're laying down and the fact that you don't really know where you are, so I'm looking forward to this one.
Breathing underwater, deeper than the waves, floating like a feather to another day, another day, another day. Beneath the waves, I find
So we've done Galactica, Runaway Train, and the Congo River Rapids. So obviously, which one of Galactica?
Huh?
Galactica.
What was that? The Lion?
The flying one, yeah.
Yeah.
We're calling that the flying one now, and then the goat is the Wicker Man.
Yeah.
Because you're not very good at remembering the names.
I think that one is my favourite so far.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's underrated. I don't think anyone appreciates it as much as they should. Just a feeling of like sort of flying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it used to be called Air, which obviously was because obviously the flying. Now it's called Galactica because you used to have a headset on, a VR headset, and on the VR headset you're basically flying through like some galactic space type thing. They're taking that away now, so it doesn't. The theming's kind of gone now. I don't know. I wonder if they re-theme it or whether they change it slightly. I don't know, because obviously it doesn't really make sense now, Galactica, and I guess you're still flying and you go through the circle with the smoke and stuff, but you're right there. We're trying to like sit down and get out of the way of everyone. So we've done majority of our fast passes now, but obviously there's a few rides that are closed. We're allowed to reuse those, and also in Galactica they didn't scan it, so we're going to go and reuse that on there as well. So a few more things to do. We think in terms of re-ride, what do you want to re-ride then? So what you've done so far, what do you want to go on again?
Can you translate it? So the goat.
Yeah, the goat, Wickerman,
one.
flying one, aka Galactica, and then
maybe what's the crazy one?
Smiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Smiler again, because what you said earlier, wasn't it, is that because you've been on it when you expected so much last time, now you're going to go on it again with an open mind and just see what it's like. So they're the ones we're enjoying. Obviously at the end of the video we're through a sort of top 5 maybe, what you think and see compared to what I think, and then yeah, we'll just have another wander around and see what there is. I think our check-in's at 3, but we might be done in time for that because we've done a lot and now I've said our fast passes are running out, so let's go see what I'm supposed to do. Guess what? Just reopened. Let's go. So we've just done Oblivion.
Yep.
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think? You're flying your head. What do you think about Oblivion?
I started praying because I got scared, and then when it stopped, I was like, yeah, nah, drop.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, for me, I think it's because of my fear of heights. Obviously, I know every roller coaster is high, but because it holds you up there, it's a bit like a drop tower for me. It just does something to me. It just makes me a little bit nervous. But all that being said, I still love it. I still really like it. But we're going to go on some more. We're going to go on some more repeat rides. We're going to try and go on Wickerman again, Galactica again, and then we're going to go and check into the hotel. So we're checking with you probably again back at the hotel. Sorry, it's a fly on my finger. And then just let you know about obviously your top 5, my top 5, and then show you around the room as well. Let's go. So we're all done in the park for the day, finished up, got out there about 5 o'clock, been to the hotel. From the hotel we then went and got dinner because we're a bit hungry. We've now got to go to crazy extraordinary golf, which is included in the stay as well, so we're going to go and do that. But before, we just wanted to check in and let you know how it went. So how was your day?
I found it really fun.
Really fun, yeah. So obviously we've been on lots of rides today. We've managed to do everything. So we've literally done everything thanks to the fast passes. I recommend them if you're coming up here, because for us it's a long journey away. So that's why I can't come up here as much as I'd like. Even though we're both annual pass holders, it's a long journey. If you're coming all that way, especially during a summer holiday, £65. Obviously the tickets are free for me. I understand if people don't want to pay £50 for a ticket and then £65. But if you're planning on coming, I would highly recommend getting the gold fast pass, fast tracks. All 13 rides for £65 for the day, and we did everything. By about 2 o'clock we had done everything to a point where we were trying to find more stuff to do. So we've done obviously all the main ones. So in terms of your top 3, so in 3rd place, what's your 3rd place ride?
Most probably Nemesis.
Nemesis, because you really liked that, didn't you? Mine, I would have to say probably the Smiler, controversially. Just in terms of, I really like it, but I think it's a little bit overplayed. And there's other rides that I like. So you're number 2.
What's
the flying one? That's what we call it now. We call it the flying one now. Which is Galactica, which it also is which is also my number 2. And then number 1, I think we also have a joint number 1 as well, don't we? Which it also has a nickname. So what's the nickname for it?
The goat.
The goat, because apparently the Wicker Man looks like a goat. Yeah, but I think it does a little bit. So Wicker Man, obviously that was my first time doing it today, so I don't know if I'm caught up in the moment maybe, but went on it twice and absolutely loved it, didn't we?
It's
so fun, so fast. The airtime hanging up, which I don't really remember off the top of my head getting many UK rides getting that kind of airtime. So that was amazing. So yeah, all in all, really good, wasn't it? So we're now going to go and do golf. So we'll bring you along with that, do golf, and then we'll chat to you guys again at the end.
Wait.
Keep your head back and hold on tight. Put the head somewhere. Is it?
So 9 PM, finally done with golf. That took way longer than I expected it to.
Too long, man.
Too long, very busy. Lots of kids sort of taking 400 shots on each go. And then there was me taking 401. But yeah, other than that, I'm absolutely knackered as well. Ready for bed, go and check the room out again. Go and get some sleep and then do it all again tomorrow. So if you've made it this far into the video, thank you. And we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.